So, you have a movie for me?
I am a collector. Flag.
Gentlemen, this is...
I don't blame you one bit.
What's up, everyone? It's Adam from FWCI. We're going to have a look at some more Brew Stew. This one's just about dial-up internet, so I think I know exactly where this is headed. I had dial-up for a little while. Internet kind of didn't become that common in Australia. It was, but it wasn't. Depended on like how much money your family had, basically. But I had dial-up internet for maybe 2 or 3 years before broadband, became the regular thing, and it sucks. It sucks. It was way longer than that. It was probably like 5 or 6 years now that I think about it. But yeah, it sucks. It was the worst. And Brew Stew hilarious, or is hilarious. Is it a guy? Is it a group of guys? I don't know. I'm just loving the content. So we're going to have a look. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's check it out.
All right. Now, when I was growing up, the internet was still very much in its infancy. Being a kid at that time, I had no idea what the internet even was. What? The internet? Who the hell's the internet? It wasn't until one day I was in school in the computer lab, and I watched a kid bypass the firewall and look up cheat codes for the Sony PlayStation. Well, holy hell, after that, I was hooked. I mean, sure, it was dial-up back then, and it took 47 minutes to navigate 3 web pages, but I'll be damned, that kid unlocked...
By the way, the poster of the Lethal Weapon, Steve Blackman on his wall, that is a deep cut. And are we looking at what was that game called? Carmageddon? Is that what he's playing there on his PlayStation?
Sweet Tooth on Twisted Metal 2. If that's what the internet had to offer, sign me up. So I started hoarding all those AOL trial CDs that they'd send you in the mail like some kind of maniac. I got 40,000 hours of free internet. Nothing can stop me now. But that didn't make a difference because our computer at home was old as hell. I mean, the thing was built when the fucking Flock of Seagulls were popular. Didn't have a web browser or Microsoft Paint or that sweet-ass Space Cadet pinball game that everybody blew ass at. No, there's just a fucking DOS prompt screen blinking you in the face. Nobody in my whole household knows how to use the damn thing. How do I make the fun things pop up on the screen? Oh, I don't know. What the fuck do I look like, a scientist? I'm afraid of that goddamn thing. Turn it off. So for the most part, our computer was just stuck in the corner of our dining room, basically a piece of furniture at this point. Well, damn, looks like I don't get the internet after all. But that's all right because my friend David had a computer. And
I remember we had a 286 computer. It was like, I remember Windows 95 was just starting to become like a thing that people were getting, and my old man went and got some like really old computer. We had one of those printers where you had to like put the ream of paper in it and be like grr, 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 like if you wanted to print. Like it was cool to have it. Like, some kids didn't have computers, but yeah, we were still a bit behind the curve on that one.
And unlike my Flock of Seagull piece of shit, his was made much more recently, like circa Lou Bega Mambo number 5 time. And what was even better is his ass hit Roller Coaster Tycoon. And back then, Roller Coaster Tycoon was bigger than Bill Clinton. Everybody in the goddamn neighborhood would go over to David's house and play Roller Coaster Tycoon. Hell, David didn't even exist to us as a person back then. We'd all be hanging out in the front yard like, hey, wanna go over to Roller Coaster Tycoon's house? Oh, you bet your ass I do. Hey, do you guys want to go jump on the trampoline or something? No, piss off. We're drowning people in the lake and shooting people off the shuttle loop. But as great as Roller Coaster Tycoon was, it was a total game changer when David's mom got dial-up internet at his house. And I remember that weekend very vividly, because that was the weekend that me and Michael stayed the night at David's house. How much porn did you get into? Pirated a bunch of music off the internet. As soon as David's mom went to bed, David looked at us and was like, have you guys ever heard of Napster.com? Napster.com? What the hell's that? What if I told you that we could have, in our possession, every Limp Bizkit and Weird Al Yankovic song known to man? Get the fuck out of here. Even the Nookie? Yes, even the Nookie. Oh my God, I can't fucking believe it. So our asses hop on David's blazing fast 96K modem. Holy hell, why does your computer sound like fucking R2-D2 having a stroke? Oh, that's just the sound the internet makes. What the hell is that?
R2-D2 having a stroke. Oh my God, why is that so accurate?
Russians? Are the Russians attacking? Now, our little asses stole so much music that night, Metallica to this day is probably still looking for a kid in a Scottie Pippen jersey to serve a subpoena to. And sure, it took 45 minutes for a single song to download, but that didn't keep us from downloading like every WWF entrance music known to man.
Yes.
What a glorious time it was. And I wish it would have stayed that way. But things decided to get a little...
That is great, yes. Wrestling songs. like weird mashups, like Weird Al songs. You'd always find like, to this day, there are people that think, what was it? There were songs that were like mislabeled, and they said it was like a different artist. Like I can't think of the example of one. There was one real classic one, but to this day, some people still think that the wrong artist made songs because of how poorly researched some of these torrents were, or some of these peer sharing, whatever it is.
Weird when Michael decides to log into an AOL chat room. I know what you're thinking. What's the worst that could happen with a bunch of children talking to a bunch of random strangers on the internet at 3 in the morning? Well, let me tell you. First off, Michael does what any 8-year-old would do on the internet. He tells everybody that he's a 22-year-old woman. Fuck it, why not? Let's go for it. I'm a 22-year-old big booty woman, and I'm looking for big booty bitches to talk to. Michael, what the fuck are you doing? I'm trying to talk to big booty bitches. What does it look like? I think it's safe to say that nobody was fooled in that chat room. I mean, for one, you got Michael's broken ass 2nd grade spelling, and for
I'm a 22-year-old big buddy woman, and I'm looking for big buddy bitches to talk to. I remember getting onto chat rooms. This was in high school, but I remember that, and there was always that one kid that was like, I'm going to pretend to be a woman on here. Like, mate, I'd love to know where those people are these days.
For 2, we're under David's mom's screen name, and that math sure as hell doesn't add up. Boy, this Butterfly Kisses 1964 either sucks at math or is a fucking 2nd grader. I guess I'll take my chances. So all of a sudden, we start getting instant messages left and right. David starts freaking out at this point. Dude, just turn it off. My mom's gonna kill us. No way, dude. I'm talking to big booty bitches. Look at this chick's trying to send me a picture right now. We look over, and sure as hell, there's a picture slowly loading. Y'all ready to see some big booty bitches or what? Well, finally, this picture loads, and it's safe to say it's not a big booty bitch. Instead, it's a grown-ass man licking a fucking egg beater. Ah, sick, what the hell is that? Turn it off, turn it off! Now, to this day, I have no idea who that guy was or what kind of fucking weird fetish he had with his kitchen. All I knew is that I was done with the internet for the night. Okay, that's enough of that shit. You want to go play Sony PlayStation? Yeah, let's go play Sony PlayStation.
Yeah, good
and
idea.
that was the end of it. Or at least that was the end of it for me and David. Michael, on the other hand, decided to keep on exploring the wondrous wonders of the World Wide Web. Who knows what the hell that 8-year-old was exposed to that night. All I know is the next morning, we're sitting there eating toaster strudels. Michael's over there looking like he just fucking stormed the beaches of North.
Toaster strudels? Go check out my reaction to the movie Mean Girls. I just uploaded it this morning, so the fact that I'm seeing toaster strudels for the 2nd day in a row is crazy.
Do you guys know if it's possible to unsee things that you've already saw? I have so many questions and so few answers. Well, imagine our surprise when David's mom gets up and she sees a bunch of pop-ups littered all over a computer screen. Boys, get your asses in here right now. Why does my computer have AIDS all of a sudden? And who Googled big booty bitches 47 times?
It wouldn't have been Google back then. It would have been who Alta Vista'd big booty bitches 47 times. And it was the kid in the Scottie Pippen jersey. Man, these guys are hilarious. This guy is hilarious. I think I saw him on the Yo-Yo one. They actually showed him doing the Rock the Cradle, and I don't think that's what I expected him to look like, but this was hilarious. Dial-up internet absolutely sucked. There was that weird... If you were, like, you know, early teens, mid-teens, in like the mid-90s when the internet was just really starting to like become accessible to everybody, you and your mates all got on there and looked up some very weird shit. Like, that was a part of the teenage experience for, you know, people that were born in the 80s. Getting the internet in our teens was just it was bad, man. It was it was bad. None of us could handle that much access to that much stuff. People to this day can't even handle having the access to information that the internet gives us. But good times anyway. Dial-up internet, yeah, is rough. Hope nobody out there has to deal with that. But subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let me know what other Bruce Dew videos you want me to check out. And as always, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace.